Files Just Drop It by Wes Jet.
The Unemployed. Mizuki just dropped the Emiru files, apparently rebuttaling a lot of the allegations in a 45-minute long video. Oh my. Bro went full demon time. He even...
Thank for sent me that because there is no fucking way I would listen to Mizuki talking 45 minutes. That guy is a lunatic. Is a sequel. He's crazy. Like, he's retarded. I don't want to listen to him.
Brought receipts. A judge has recommended that Mizuki's defamation claim against Emiru move forward. He uploaded a 45-minute video denying her allegations in full.
And it is time to go full demon time.
Go ahead and grab your popcorn and let's get into it.
I'm Matthew
Yamato.
My name is Walter Hartwell White.
In October of 2025.
Deal, I wish I had popcorn now. At least I have a nice drink here.
On a live stream to her audience of millions, she accused me of sexual assault, stalking, and abuse. I deny those accusations completely. To be clear about the setup, I am the one who went to court. I sued her for defamation.
We all know
for making
that.
false accusations that damaged me. After her October 2025 live stream, the accusation spread everywhere. And to most people, the story was already settled. I was guilty.
Hey,
Just a little TLDR of what I think about everything that has been happening so far, at least that I'm aware with Mizuki. So what Emiru said about like sexual assault, or I don't know, or giving consent to your partner or some bullshit like that, like you're at 3 years with a person, like what the fuck? Fuck that. That shit is retarded. So in that one, I'm with him, but only in that one. In everything else, Mizuki is just retarded. Even more for staying friends with all the people that damned him so far, like for so long, you know, with people that participated in that bullshit, that all the defamation, all the accusation that was was aiming him, like all that shit. Like Mizuki is so freaking unhinged. Okay, so yeah, the real victim was Kermit. Yes, I agree with you, Pseudo.
not your boy though, but I did say this. I'm not gonna accuse him of any crimes, obviously, but he is definitely guilty of being a cornball. That's actually f***ed up, man. Moving on.
But what changed is that in June 2026, a federal judge reviewed her request to throw my entire case out and recommended the opposite, that it moves forward. So here's the accusations that she made on stream.
You know, before we proceed, I know I'm pausing a lot, but I just think like we could reach at actually points that every time the judge gets some cases in their hands like this, they will just look, oh, the victim is a Vtuber, or is a YouTuber, or a Vtuber. Fuck it, like hey, he's a content creator, and the accuser is a content creator. It's over. Like nothing happens. Like fuck you, and both of you continue your lives. Yeah. And it ends there immediately, you know. Like I always forget the name of the guy because I don't watch him, so I always end up forget the one that was in the process with Denny's, Fruga, and blah blah blah. The H something like productions, like I don't know. I forgot the name of the, and Ethan. It's Ethan, but I forgot the name of his company or something. That she was just reacting bluntly to his content, like not even reacting. She was just playing the video, right? And she's saying that she was doing that on purpose and blah blah blah, and he lost that to her. Like that was the type of situation, by the way, that A3A3, yes, Ethan Klein A3A3. Thank you, Amy. Yes, thank you. So about that, like that was the type of situation that depending on which like the judge would decide to one or another, everyone would be screwed, you know, because if the judge like decides in favor of Ethan, I think it would be too much problematic for too many content creators out there. Of course, obviously, like he had reason to in that request in her case, because she was just like she wasn't transforming anything. But at the moment that you rules over something like that, and you give the result to Ethan, and you give the reason to Ethan, like there would be like so many discussions and so many like, oh, how much is reused content, how much is not. Like YouTube would be even more annoying with using pieces of content than he actually
New
is.
donation
And
of
he's
10 from
already.
Terry.
Oh,
The
thank you
cube
so much,
demands more
Terry.
power.
Thank you very, very much. Yes, the cube demands more power, more power. Come on, we're 92% yet. Come on. Thank you, Terry. Thank you very much. I'm joking, guys, but I'm not joking. Send money to Fox. Yeah, that part I'm not joking. But you understand that if Ethan have won that, even though I fucking hate that Dennis won that shit. That would be too much problematic for everyone, and things would be even more terrible now to produce content than they actually are. Oh, it's just you not to use other people's content. Oh yeah? It's simple as that, really? So you want to talk about a newspaper, something, not a newspaper, some piece of news, some piece of news out there, and you're gonna show someone's face, and the person will say that you're copyright because, I mean, it's his face, or you're gonna show some cuts of 20 seconds or 30 seconds of someone saying something on your video to show what it's about, or to talk about, discuss, and you can't, that would be too much problematic. So freaking much problematic. So it's really the type of shit that no matter who owned that, like, it's bad, and it's bad that he didn't win, because, I mean, they deserve to be screwed, like Dennings and everyone involved on that shit, like, against him, and mainly the person that I think it was Dennis, the one that actually like was reacting, quote unquote, like just playing the his live streams. I think it was her, more objectively saying, but I think Frogan was involved into that as well. I don't know if Hassan was on that. I don't know much. I know superficially what happened about this stuff, because I just didn't watch it. I just don't pay attention in any of this, because, I mean, they are leftards, they are libtards, they are ridiculous. So I don't care about him, about any of them.
These are in her words as the judge quoted them. On October 2025, near the start of her live stream, by the magistrate judge, on the account of the transcript, she said she was, and quote, finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Ms. Kip has done towards me.
The psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail.
The first thing most people
Oh my god. Another thing. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, fucking ADHD, man. Can't believe I forgot what I was about to say. But oh yeah, I remember. Sorry. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Why? Like, honestly, why Tecton, Asmongold are friends with people like this, like Emiru, and I don't know if they were friends with Miss Kif as well before all of this, I know too little about this content creator life of theirs. I don't know how they are related. I really don't know how they are, like, they are so freaking different of each other, in my opinion. Okay, even though, like, I disagree with many of, not many, I would say like 30%, 20 to 30% of the bullshit that Asmo says. I mean, it's not all bullshit, just this 20 or 30%. I disagree with some stuff. I think everyone disagree with some stuff that Asmo says. I mean, we know. I think we all know all, but we are healthy because we disagree with each other. Yes, But I think Asmo is probably the ones that I see like more takes that I react here, that I see more takes that I disagree with than the others, to be honest. More often, I'd say. But generally speaking, but in majority, I still agree with him, of course. But I mean, even Tectone, I agree way more with stuff that Tectone says than usually. Even though, like, the problem with Tectone is that Tectone is way much harsh in his words, right? The way he speak things, like he speak his mind is way more harsh, and a lot of people may not like that. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm just saying that probably this is the reason that most people like actually don't like. He says a lot of slurs, a lot of no words and stuff like that. Yeah, he doesn't care too much about this. But I agree much more times like with Tectone the Asmongold. Yeah. What I mean is that even so, even with that said, like Emiru is still so much different from both of them. I don't know. I really don't know how they are around each other. I really don't know.
Heard about was not that the accusations itself, it was that I had gone on my own stream and admitted to all of it. This is false. Full demon time.
Not gonna lie, his earlier response
That's
video
actually
was
true, Terry.
terrible, and a lot of people dismissed his side of the
Makes a lot
story
of
because
sense.
of it.
Not so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Because of the plushie thing, a lot of people just dismissed him in a way.
Almost no one was
Yeah, the Kirby thing totally demoralized him. The Kirby thing totally demoralized. And I mean, I made a lot of jokes, and I still do about that. Yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun. I remember like someone even made cards for me of that. I think I did a card of that too. I don't remember. Of emotional Kirby or something. I did a card of that.
listen to my side.
But even so, like, I mean, that was so freaking fun, and that demoralized him. But he wasn't wrong for calling things out and trying to take this to the justice, because I mean, he really had very good reasons to do so. But that definitely took a lot of took a huge toll on him, you know. Yeah.
Before I went live, Emiru went live first. She told the world that I sexually assaulted her, abused her, and stalked her. Before I had a single
I don't
word
remember
in my
Frosty.
defense.
Has
I
a
deny
long
those
time.
accusations.
Someone
completely.
created, I guess.
The word that came next, rapist, came from everyone who heard her.
I
and ran
think I
with
did
it.
the one
The
myself
verdict
too.
was in before I even said a single word.
Hancock, all the way from the United Kingdom.
Miss Keith, you're an R word. I mean, I'm saying that because this is going to look too bad.
And when I did go live, I told my side, and I've stuck with it word for word to today.
Look at this. I know that grapists doesn't have faces, but look at this. This do you think this grape someone? Nah.
She has not. She has done exactly one live stream. And across that single stream, her story does not hold together.
So why does the false version that I admitted to everything still win?
I mean, he did admit to being a bad boyfriend, but a that's a little far.
And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself.
Yeah, he might be a bad boyfriend, but he still doesn't deserve that label.
So in
Always
Emiru's filing,
Dexter.
her motion calls it spontaneous. The live stream was spontaneous, unedited, and unscripted, speaking openly and vulnerably in the moment.
Basically, she was saying that this was all spontaneous, but before starting her live stream, she said this was calculated, and the judge dismissed that.
Junk should not be heard now to argue that her defamatory comments were some off-the-cuff, spontaneous, emotional response.
And the thing is, people still don't like this guy. The dislike bar speaks for itself.
Just speaks for itself.
Again, many things can be true at once. That's the beauty of nuance. Mizuki is still a weird, jealous boyfriend who cares about his girlfriend's Twitch viewership, and Emiru is a bit of a for saying that it was her emotional truth.
Sexual assault allegations. She called it sexual assault. Here's what she said happened and what I did. She told her audience and later the court that what happened between us on one night was sexual assault, a crime. He started kissing my face and I let him do it. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hands down my pants. And I screamed. And when I screamed, he jumped off of me like a cat.
Like a cat.
This sounds so freaking ridiculous.
Like, and instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Again,
Oh man, I'm pretty sure that no one ever tried to conflict me like on posts or do you react or do you videos to say, oh, you see Mizuki you see how Mizuki is evil, like she doesn't care that a vulnerable woman was raped, that's what she said. I saw nothing. I don't believe in just pure. I can say anything. She can say anything. Everyone can say anything. She has to prove that that happened. And that story sounds so freaking ridiculous. Even more when the person is your boyfriend and it is like 3 years with you. Do you see how ridiculous this is? What the fuck? That's why I think no one gets problems with me because I just don't fucking care. I don't care. Oh, Mizuki's a grifter. Mizuki, I think no one would be able to create problems with me because I would just say like, oh yeah, cool, nice, yeah, and what? And it's over. That's why no one messes with me probably.
boyfriend definitely misread the room, but it's a good thing that he stopped when she, found it uncomfortable.
I did what any man should do in the situation. She made it clear that she didn't want it, and I stopped. I respected her not consenting. I did the right thing in that situation. I did not sexually assault her and deny it completely. So why does this false version that I admitted to everything still win? I would also like to make it very clear that up until that moment, Emiru
Yeah,
and
the
I
word of
had been
feelings,
dating
Frosty.
for over 3
Feelings.
years.
Whoa, bro whooped out the receipt.
Wait, what? Hey, my uncle died. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm sorry. Do you want me to come over? If you want, yeah. Okay, I'll head over soon then.
Seats, let's
A lot
check
of
the
screenshots passing through like too much fast. Can I still come over tonight? I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm burping a lot. You know how you said my shower was cold? My hot water completely out now. I want to shower at your place. I'll just get up early again. Yeah.
So,
We were constantly breaking up with each other.
I don't know about the dates though, but the dates are up there. Like you can just compare them.
And then we would repeatedly have sex and get back together.
He respects women.
There is no evidence of a police report or any other legal action
Respects
over the incident
women.
she alleges happened around October 2024, despite her public statements in October 2000.
Justice for the people said, I don't know, man. Emiru is weird. All of them are weird. All of them. Mizuki is weird. Emiru is weird. Emiru's friends are all like fucking commies and weird.
25, where she said to her audience that she was seeking a restraining order.
you can't levy serious allegations against someone and not go to the police. This is like
No, wait, when I say Emiru's friends, I'm talking about the girlfriends of her. Because the only males I know, I think are only Tecton and Asmodee, right? Where am I wrong? I don't
it's
know.
a superwoman moment.
Women.
To be honest, I don't pay much attention in these guys' lives, Asmodee, Tecton, like I watch their videos. Actually, there's quite a long time that I don't watch Tecton videos. But I see more posts of him on X than I actually watch his videos. But Asmodee, it's the contrary. I see more videos than I actually see his posts. Emiru, doesn't exist to me. I don't pay attention to anything that she does or says or whatever. And even more the girlfriends around her, those snakes around her.
I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California.
So apparently she never even filed that, which, you know, to me doesn't make any sense, but what do I know?
20 months have now passed since the alleged incident without a single
Sorry, totally out of topic, but the coloring this as real name is very good. I like this color.
criminal complaint, restraining
Nice
order,
tone of
or
green.
investigation appearing in any record in California or Texas. The total absence of any official action over a year and a half stands in stark contrast to the severity of what she accused me of.
Love or hate Mizkif, objectively he is right, because if you levy such serious allegations, you almost have to go criminal, which is why the judge allowed this to continue.
And here is what does not fit an assault. We kept dating for months afterward. Her own messages laid out in
The music in background takes even more to the seriousness of the topic.
next two
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. As you guys are seeing already, I cannot see any of this serious. Okay, I'm having fun with this. I'm totally 100% having fun. I'm sorry. I just don't fucking care. I'm just having fun with it.
sections show
The first thing I see, hey, my uncle just died. What? I'm just getting ready. Do you want to sleep together? Hey, yo. Oh my god, not again. His uncle Jim
Hey,
died.
yo.
Again, I'm not a lawyer, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but just because they dated afterwards or were cordial with each other, that wouldn't dismiss assault allegations, right? And of course, logically, it doesn't make any sense, but I mean strictly legally, how would this play out in a court? Let me know.
I was the one who walked away, and she is the one who did not want to split up. Her lawyers swore in a footnote
I'm sorry. I paused it to talk and then I went into burp again. Oh my god. And but be a lot because of the energy drink. For clarity, his chunk and Miss Rentino did not get back together after the assault. Sadly, this is a common tactic by abusers to try to justify their behavior towards their victims.
that we did not get back together after the assault.
Bruh, who the hell is her lawyer?
Sexual assault, the
Big
crime.
cookie man.
But once I sued her, her lawyers argued that her own words were never factually a claim at all.
So the brains of Miss Cave looks like an Abrahamic Neanderthal. Praise beautiful and
Only her protected emotional truth.
She said, and I quote, "Her story is admirable,
Da-da-da-da.
and in telling it,
Da-da-da-da.
she is stating her emotional truth, not some statement of decisive fact."
You know, if your teacher's being mean to you in school, say they
why? You guys know, like, in my country, this type of thing, I don't know yours. I think Miss Keith is the only one I saw doing this up until now in you guys' country, but here in my country, this is very common. Even more for, how do I say it? Even more for non-lawful people, let's say like that. So yeah. We should create some kind of law like the nose septum ring, you know? He's using lipstick? What the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, coming back to this, like, this is, we need to create some law to this, like the nose septum ring theory. We have to.
did you and then say it's your emotional truth, a foolproof technique?
Emotional truth is not a recognized defense to
You want to
defamation
make K-pop
in
idol?
Texas. The magistrate judge, restating Shunk's own motion in her own words, described it in exactly those terms. She also argues that her statement, considered in its entirety, was an opinion or her protected emotional truth.
Judge sides with Mizkif to continue lawsuit against Emiru, but not Asmongold. I feel like he sued Asmongold out of spite. He definitely has a better case against
Wait, I wasn't aware that he sued Asmongold too. I wasn't aware of that.
Emiru. All these people are mentally teenagers. Most people are. They leave high school and never mature beyond.
Yep. example VTubers.
On that. Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely even on age. I'm more next to high schoolers than those girls.
But Twitch streamers are extra.
That's crass.
WestJet is going to be like Asmon was with Johnny and Amber over this. Why the
Hello,
hell would an
Oxyjox.
airline care? Japanese soldier who kept fighting 20 years later. I'm going
I remember seeing this. Is really crazy. I'm going to be 100% as much as I dislike Mizuki. If the sexual assault allegations are false, that's absolutely a reason to go to court over. That shit destroys people's lives. So originally said, I don't know what Emiru accused Mizuki of was sexual assault, not rape.
to be 100%, and as much as I dislike Miskiff, if the sexual assault allegations are false, that's absolutely our reason to go to court over it. That destroys people's lives. If Emiru just stopped at the blackmail and him being an abusive boyfriend, this would have been completely different, but sexual assault is a criminal thing.
She told millions of people I sexually assaulted her. She has never produced a police report. We dated for months after that, the night that she points to. And when I took her to court, her own lawyers argued those words were not a factual accusation, but her feelings.
Facts don't.
Feelings, yes. It always come back to feelings. It starts on feelings, and what start on feelings only can end on feelings.
Care about your feelings. I saw this on Reddit, and I don't know if this is real, but allegedly Miskiff is paying people and calling this a campaign to boost his video. I don't think he needs to be doing this because a lot of his points are genuinely valid, and there are inconsistencies in Emiru's story.
On December 25th, Christmas, she said hi, and then Merry Christmas, babe. This does sound like a couple that is broken up, as we slept with each other every single night. Her filing said that we did not get back together after the October 2024 breakup, as she describes. These are her own messages from November, December, and January. All after that date, the filing and the messages describe two different relationships.
Damn, that was low-key tough. Honestly, I don't care what the
Well, as real 280, well, she detailed the hand in pants incident, and he admitted it. So she didn't lie, just overblown the terms. I think neither sexual assault, in my opinion, okay? You are with a person for 3 years, okay? She said high alert? What? Okay, so you're someone's boyfriend or girlfriend, right? You know, you're together, you're a couple for many years already, and you call that sexual assault or rape? Like it's your fucking girlfriend. What the fuck? Do you need her consent to do that? I mean, if you are on the street in a public place, obviously you shouldn't do that. But like, if you're in private place. Like you really need to like do you guys know how oh god, how do I say that? Do you know how disgusting is like how I would think it's disgusting like to a man come over me like that's my boyfriend or whatever. Oh, can I touch you? Like what the fuck? I'm a girlfriend. What the actual fuck?
The facts are who abused whom. I think Miskiff is a garbage human being who exploits other people for his own gain. He has been a perpetual liar his entire streaming career, reframing and misframing everything to suit himself. I disagree. It doesn't matter what you think about Miskiff. Nobody should be accused of a crime under the guise of emotional truth. She got him.
I would understand like first month, in max like 3 months. After that, you're asking to your loved one if you can touch that person? Like, what the hell is that? What are you doing with society?
Deplatformed without evidence.
We cannot tolerate it. It keep being normalized like that because this shit wasn't like that. It's becoming norm. It's becoming the norm now. To need consent to touch your partner. What the hell are we doing with society, man?
So I hope he wins. Emiru isn't some innocent little girl, but Miskiff is a degenerate double-edged sword.
Our next point, she also says that she ended the relationship. She handed me a note, and in it, she wrote that she wanted to marry me. that she wanted to build a life and move into an
You know, everyone is becoming no brains. This is what I see, like no brains in the sense like no one is noticing that all this bullshit that they are creating is to literally make it prohibitive to people make families and have children. It's all for that. So the more gays they can create, the better. The more people that they get to remove the uterus or to you know, to the men to castrate themselves to not reproduce with Alma accidentally because they are afraid of the law. You know, the more they can do this stuff, the better. So they proceed like creating more rules, more social rules. You know, more a lot of stuff. So and making things more expensive with inflation, with a lot of stuff. You know. Like, it's all for that. This is another thing that was great. Consent to touch your partner. Oh, no. In my country, I don't know in US, but in my country it's even worse. Like, in my country, let's suppose you're a guy and you have sex with a woman here, okay? In my country. She can take off the consent and say that you raped her. Even though she gave you the consent to do that, and even though, let's suppose, like you even have the video recorded of everything happening from beginning to end to show to the court. But by the way, you can. Thank you, Words of Paradise for the raid. Thank you, welcome raiders, welcome guys. Thank you very much, Words of Paradise. I will keep talking because I will forget. Otherwise, I'll forget. By the way, you would have a criminal problem with that because they cannot show that because it would like worsen the image, the sweet made image of that woman, you know. So you cannot even show that. So you would have like a criminal problem with that as well, and also, even you proving that everything that happened like was consented, you know what's consent? It wouldn't be valid because here the justice considers that you can just remove the consent. So even if she consented to the act from beginning to the end, she can remove the consent later and you get screwed. And it doesn't have like it doesn't have a time limit. She can decide to remove the consent like 5 years later after having sex, and you're still screwed anyway. And she doesn't need any proofs. Like her words is the proof already. You need to prove that some sex you had 5 years ago was actually consent, and you cannot prove that because it's like I said, like even if you prove that she consented, the law say that she can remove the consent at any time, so you're screwed anyway. So it's like I'm saying, they are destroying the family. They are every fucking thing that they are doing is to destroy the family. It's to destroy the possibility of people even start like the beginning, like becoming couples to begin with. And this is the perfect example of that. People like Emiru abusing up on this stuff, you know? Yeah.
Apartment right next to me.
And somehow extra Emily.
Of course, like Miss Keith is a fucking idiot. He's a psycho lunatic and is stupid and feminist man, leftist, commish man, like commie man, you know, like whatever negative stuff you can think about him. He's a piece of shit. But it doesn't mean like that. Hey, what Emiru did is right, of course
He
not.
got involved, oh brother.
Oh, sorry.
Basically, she knew about the breakup or something, very unemployed stuff.
So now we're gonna move on to the stalking allegations.
Whoa, a chart? I believe everything he's gonna say now. And it's color-coded, Zooey mama.
The reason why I flew to Japan
Thank you again
is that I
for
knew
the
if I
raid
stayed in
Words of
Austin, that
Paradise.
we were just gonna get
Thank
back
you
together
again.
and get in the same loop that we have been in for almost a year.
That's what they call a yo-yo relationship, and you guessed it, it's a sign of immaturity. Basically, long story short, he was in Japan a lot of the time, yada yada, and then they met at a party and she thought he was following her there, but like he knew a friend there and he wasn't really even talking to her.
The house was very small and I opened the door. I said, whoops, I want to make it very clear I was not following her. It just happened that I was with someone she knew the entire night.
I don't think this part is that serious, so moving on.
In California, a judge can grant a temporary restraining order the same day you apply, with a full hearing set just 21 to 25 days later.
You don't gotta convince us she's dumb, man.
She also told her audience that my lawsuit was a bluff, that I couldn't win. In nearly the same breath, she predicted that I would sue her and waved it off in advance as meaningless. She put, and I quote, "I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out about him. Not because he thinks that he would win,
Victimization mode on.
but for PR reasons, like a slap lawsuit."
Oh, this part's getting exciting. She's with the ghoul Sakura talking about somebody, Mizuki, who sent her a ChatGPT apology.
I had someone send me like a massive like apology message, and I wasn't sure if I like wanted to respond, so like I showed a couple friends and they were like, "Emmy, this is literally ChatGPT," and I was like, "Oh." I guess I'm not responding then.
This is obviously about me because we were in a relationship the entire time that ChatGPT has existed. This was months before she even went public with an accusation. You do not consider how to respond to the person you say sexually assaulted, abused you, and stalked you.
Yeah, I remember this. Bro wrote a whole novel to her.
The only thing that stopped her was that her friends decided that my words were too well written to be mine. Think about that. I would like to now talk about the abuse claim that Emiru tried to
Oh,
hint
this is
at
so
on her
good,
stream.
man. This is so
I had a
good.
habit of tossing my phone onto my bed, and one time it bounced
I'm
off the
having so much
mattress
fun with
and
these
caught her in
idiots.
the eye, and it left a bruise. I felt terrible about it. I apologized immediately. I stopped throwing my phone that day, and we moved past it. That is the only time I ever hurt her.
You can see that.
And it was not
You can see by the music and background that not even the person who did this video is taking this serious.
on purpose.
While this dude has anger issues he needs to sort out, I really doubt he was straight up her.
She did not call it abuse to anyone. She called it an accident both publicly and in private. Did someone knock you out, Emily? Emiru said, not intentionally. I got a black eye a week or two and it's finally almost gone. It's a long story, but funny as
I don't know about that. I heard some things like that. I don't know if he actually did this or not. I don't doubt that he would do such a thing, to be honest, because like I said, he's an idiot. But the sexual assault thing, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend that you don't want to have, you know, you don't want to have intimacy with them, like you just don't be a couple. Yeah, like do that, okay?
LOL, I'll DM you later.
Anyway, a lot of people are also speculating that Mizuki is deleting his comments because that's 300 comments is very low. With a split like to dislike ratio, you would expect there to be comments on both sides, but it looks a little sus. Here are the top comments. In his video, he then mentions how he basically had everybody turn on him, he didn't know what was going on, and he lost all of his collaborations, and then he sort of
Yeah, this is actually what usually happens with the men in this situation. We've seen that happening a lot. I think everyone remembers the first one. The first person that everyone remembers in this situation is always Johnny Depp, probably.
talks about him falling off.
Before the breakup, I was not an outcast as many of you think. I was the center of this community.
He was a multi-millionaire.
To show you how little of an outcast I was,
Okay,
these messages
so-
are between me and my friend at the time, Leslie. November 2024 text will show that the unit under Valkyries is available and come to LA whenever.
And whoa, shocker, a bunch of streamers are self-centered scumbags who will ditch you at moment's notice? Whoa, would have never believed that. And apparently Ludwig's dishwasher was spreading some rumors about him as well. Also not shocking.
All of America's
So after that happened, a lot of the people he used to
Poor Kaya, man. Oh, poor Kaya.
talk to started ghosting him and not replying to him. Basically, he got excommunicated from the Twitch scene.
It is the court letting my case move forward, not a verdict, and I won't describe it as one. To much of the internet,
Worse than having a spawning place in my country, in my states. worse than that is being Kaya.
I'm an abuser, and I'm a stalker. At multiple events, I've been called a rapist. And at one event, minutes after I picked up a wristband, 3 security guards walked me out in front of everyone, and posts mocking me for it reached hundreds of thousands of people. I've been called a in my face, in bars and restaurants, for most of the last 8 months.
To end it off, he drops a bit of a bomb.
As Real said, like, wow, my fake friends is stop with pretending to be my friends. Like, you should be grateful for that. First, you're an idiot to not having realized that before. But one day it would come to an end, and you need to thank for that coming sooner than later. If it was actually sooner, I don't know.
Bombshell.
Before I go, I filed this lawsuit on November 3rd, 2025. By her own side's account, she knew about it November 10th. And on November 11th, the very next day, she went back on stream and told everyone watching this, in her own words,
I got 2 new computers. My other computer is gone. I gave it back to Starforge and they wiped that shit.
I'll see you in the next video.
Why would she say they wiped the computer?
Emiru is a massive liar and she needs to be stopped.
These kids must be stopped.
All of them must be stopped. They, oh God, oh God, man. They are lucky that I'm libertarian, and otherwise I would say that people like them shouldn't be on the internet. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Just want to remind you guys to join our Discord server. You can find the link to our Discord server on the link tree on the screen, or you can go up below in the description of the video, and there are plenty of links there for you to click and read and click and do things like supporting Foxu on Patreon or Ko-Fi, or going to the Kick and following Fox on Kick and gifting or subscribing on Kick. Okay? That's it. Let's go to the next video. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-Tail Fox Style member, the Holy Ball, and to all of my 3-Tail Fox Style members, Wallany Wolf, Fanny Sylvie, Eat Himself, Sheila Not Serious, Eustace the Useful, Zealous Isaiah, Ala Rosas, Max Tenor, Nugutino, Avery, Halcyonic Eder, and TV8. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone that have been supporting me on Ko-Fi, Kick, and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel live and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. And that's it for today, my dear Fox Links. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.